Hey, what's up guys, Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my F1 2018 Alfa Romeo Fantasy Career Mode here, Motorsport Manager here for round number 4 at the Russian Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous episode, uploaded maybe about a week or so ago, then be sure to check it out before you see this one. But yeah, a bit of a breather and a gap since the last one. I don't know, for some reason, like the response has just completely dropped off a cliff now for this series. I don't know if it was really just the time maybe to end it or not. I'm going to see out the season, but I think it's there. I think it's pretty clear now from the response that it's probably going to be definitely the last season of this career mode in its iteration, and then I'll kind of take a bit of a breather and maybe then wait for a 2019 mod to kind of come a crop for next year. But we're going to round this out then, and we're going to see this through. So Russian Grand Prix time, but we've got a question about Magnussen. He's an interesting driver. We'll look into it one day. I don't know why they're asking about K-Mag. I've never really cared too much about K-Mag. Last race, I've even forgotten that Giovinazzi won then. So at the moment, standing wise, Gio is on level points with Raikkonen then, and we're 6 off Bottas. Both Red Bull cars looking very, very strong. So it looks like once again it's maybe a Red Bull v Alfa Romeo, but I don't know. Ferrari have had a few glimpses here and there of kind of being pretty good, and I think they still have the best car technically, but we've got to hire some new staff then before we get going. So who's actually burnt out and has an issue here? No one's actually got a major issue apart from maybe this 2.1 guy, so I need to see if there's someone I can replace. Right, we're going to hire this dude on the front tire. We've got a bit of cash to play around with, not too much, but a little bit. So I will now swap in. You know what? This guy's 18 on tires, so I'll swap him round, and that guy's actually equally good on front jack. Do I have anyone else I can hire that's good on front jack? This dude, 18. So let's go for that. Hire him, and then we'll go on. I'll swap these round. I'll go that and like that, and hey presto, we've got a pretty good lineup now, because thank God for Savelli, who's 20 on front jack and rear jack. So that's all sorted. 1.4, a little bit high, but I can't really afford to do anything else. I don't want to go down to 17, and this guy really does need a rest. 20 on the tire. We need this guy in fit shape later on. So that's all fine. Car repair is underway, so we'll just go on to that, and then we'll check out what we can do on the car. At the moment, we've got an engine being built, so that's going to take a fairly long time. So what are we improving at the moment? Reliability-wise, we can still work on a bit of everything, really. I think these are a bit low. 66%, that's definitely low. So let's remove that, add that on, and we'll go to 16, 14. Or actually, no, these are going to get done 16 days before the race. They've got no time at all. So we can afford to do 29.1 then. As we move on then, performance work's going to get done. And so everything is empty. What else have we got? Literally, we've only got these, that, and that part. Actually, wait, this one has a better maximum. No, does it? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Have that one, and then these two, and then that's it. If we improve all 6 of these parts, that will literally be everything on our car is at its max performance there, and then it's pretty much just reliability. So now I'm going to shift this to 1812. And we'll be good with that. So we're going to move on. Don't believe there's going to be any other GMA. Oh, and there is going to be a GMA vote, actually. So we've got a replacing Phoenix, I'm going to guess. That says Foe, so I'm going to guess Phoenix with maybe another track or something, or maybe a different layout. Phoenix track B with A. So I believe that is maybe the layout we have now, which is the US Grand Prix, where it's half an oval, and then you got the inside bit, and A is the oval, I think. Track check. Yeah, it's the oval. Now, I don't really care about that since this might be the last season, but at the same time, I don't really fancy the oval, so I'm going to go against. I'm going to go voting power 1. We've got a lot of undecideds, but we're going to go with that. I'm going to be against it, just with 1 voting power, so we don't kind of waste too much. I'm going to go through there and see what they do, and it's rejected 7-4. So it's actually closer than I thought it would be. For some reason, they like the ovals, 4 of them. But anyway, we're going to move on now. I think that is pretty much it then. I'm going to travel to the Russian Grand Prix. Finances apparently are good. Reassuring. We've got a healthy balance sheet. That's good. That's good. So let's check quickly on these reliability. 83. We can remove that. Remove that. And let's add on the engine, because we can't get enough of that always, and also suspension. That suspension could definitely do with some work. Let's go 28-2 just before we go to Russia. Right, traveling to the Black Sea, and this is going to be in a pretty top-tip shape. Yeah, that's all fine. No new parts, obviously, to do this time around, because we're still waiting a long time for the engine, but Esso is the only sponsor we can do now. Right, tyre is going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, we've only got 9 tyre wearers high. We know that. We're going to need at least minimum 3 for qualifying. soft tyres. And then for the race, I don't really know, because we might want some hards. But at the same time, if it's raining in practice, clearing the race though, we might not even get a lot of knowledge done. So we'll go with 4 mediums, and then we'll do an extra set of hards. We'll only bring 1 set of hards. We'll do an extra set of softs, I should say. And so yeah, I'm gonna commit to no hard tyres then, even though it's very high tyre wear. Just make an extra pit stop. Unfortunately, I just don't think the hard tyres are going to be the one to go with, to be honest, for us at the moment. In terms of the fit parts, I think everything's fine. It was just about improving reliability of everything, really. So we'll move on then into what could be quite a, well, annoyingly pointless practice session at Russia, maybe. Right, I think there's some rain on the way a little bit later into the session, so we're going to quickly send them out on race trim and the soft tyres, a little bit other way around, but bear with me. I would rather have the race trim, but I also want the soft tyre, because soft tyre we could use both in quali and the race, whereas in the, well, if we might do, yeah, just for that reason, really. And if the rain comes hard enough, then we won't get much else knowledge done. So we just need to do these. I'm going to have to leave the setup until the rain comes, just to get the knowledge out, really. Just bang that out quickly. Right, rain's coming out. Let's bring them in and see what this setup is going to be like. I think I only just managed to bring Raikkonen in at the same time. Right, good, and excellent. So not amazing, but not horrendous as well. 88%. So where do we go from here? Looks like maybe lower downforce potentially. More oversteer as well, maybe. I have a feeling it's going to be higher downforce, though. I have a feeling Kimi's going to want high downforce. Just a little, you know, just a sense. But oversteer we'll go for, and we'll keep the gear ratio at the same point. Now we'll go for, I guess, a quick lap on intermediates. We may as well. I'll keep it on the race trim, though. Get that knowledge in. And Gio's going to do another lap then before he comes in then. So I didn't time that as well as I wanted to, but he's in. What will it be? Oh, 2 greats and a good. Okay, so not as good on the acceleration then, the gear ratios, but pretty good everywhere else. 91%, pretty high actually. So maybe more top end speeds, and then handling wise, I don't know, a bit more downforce maybe, and a little bit more understeer potentially. I'm going to go with that, and we'll see how that goes. We'll go on inters and race trim, and go out there until the rain subsides, and then we'll come back in and finish off the soft tyres, and then maybe sneak in, I don't know, like a quali trim, actually. Actually, you know what? We can bring them back in. It's already ended, actually, so we'll just bring them in. Again, I mistimed Gio, and he's gone out for another whole lap, and now we got 3 greats for Raikkonen, so what's that strategy going to be like? 96. I think number-wise, that's pretty damn good. So I'm going to go quali trim now on the same set of inters tyres. And for Gio, well, by the time he comes in, it might be time to go back out on dry tyres, unfortunately. Is the way of this bad timing here at the moment. We'll send him out. Excellent. 3 laps. Inters. 96%. Both are on 96. That's all fine. Dandy by me. So they can stay out there for now a little bit until we get to about that, I don't know, 7-minute mark. When it gets really dry, and then we'll go back out on, well, what kind of knowledge do we need? Soft tyre. We need to finish off the soft tyre knowledge. Right, bring them in now, I guess. And we'll go back out on the soft tyre, but now we can do quali trim, and we'll be pretty damn good. Right, send out, quali trim, 3 laps on the same set of softs you're going to have to use. I don't want to burn up any soft tyres I don't need to, because we're very, very crucial on these tyres. Right, go back both out. So we've got level 2 on inters, actually, in case the rain bleeds open to qualifying. We'll get level 2 on the quali trim. Level 3 on softs, obtained. Right, bring in. And let's quickly go back out on mediums and then finish off the quali and see if we can get some sort of level on mediums, just in case it looks like we need to go on mediums for longer in this race. So quali trim, medium, done. And quali trim, medium, done. Send out. And now I can relax because I don't think we'll have any other time to do much else. Right, final minute of quali, they're going to come in, but there's going to be no time to send them out again, so we're going to have to accept we got level 3 in soft, 2 medium, 3 quali, and 3 race trim. Pretty good going, actually, considering how much rain there was right in the middle there. Decent, good third of the entire session was, so still pretty happy with that knowledge. Looks like everyone has got knowledge on hard tyres, so we might be a very big odd one out here, so this could either go very well or very badly come race day. I'm going to say very badly at this point, just knowing my track record around Russia. But there we go. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. First of all, dry quali. Let's do it. Right. Quali and soft. So we got all the knowledge for today. So let's try and do the best job we can today. And then we'll see how it goes. Right, send them straight out as per usual from the last episodes. If you did miss the last two this season, of course, we got a short quali, so we can't waste any time there. We have to send them straight out on auto and let them just, I don't know, Raikkonen might get held up a little bit from Gio, but also around this track, you know, a lot of straights, you might even get a little bit of slipstream maybe from him. And they're both perfect and overheated, so pretty in sync there on the outlap, and there's not too much traffic ahead of them, and all the traffic looks to be behind them more so that's a pretty good timing there on the outlap. So let's just watch this through. Obviously, they'll be setting purples here and there as they set their first laps of the entire session, but Bottas is flying on 2 purples, so we're 1-2 for now, not for much longer, because Bottas probably will come through and ruin that by about 1.5 tenths there to Raikkonen. But Raikkonen is faster than Gio at the moment. Leclerc then comes in, goes 1.5 faster than Bottas, so we got a lot of time to make up then, looks like, because we filter through the entire grid. Let's see how far down the order we're going to get. It's a 1:11 lap time, so we can afford to wait a little bit now. But looks like we'll be, fighting for the top 7 here, looks like. Raikkonen just about in. Right, where's the gap here? I think it's after 21 or 19 here, so I'm going to send out Gio now on another set of softs. We've only got 2 sets of soft tyres. I'm definitely going to have to use mediums here now. I'm already regretting my choice of tyres for this entire weekend. Who knew the 9 tyre choice would make things even more difficult for me, let alone the AI. But anyway, are we in some clean air? Gio is in a lot of clean air. And Raikkonen, yeah, pretty good. So Kimi at the moment is P6, just about over 4 tenths down from Rosberg in the Mercedes, who's done a good job. And then where is Gio? Gio's P8, 6 tenths down. So he's got to find way more than 2 tenths, and hopefully perfect for Raikkonen. So let's see if we can improve and get a little bit closer to Bottas at the moment, who's the championship leader. But at the moment, Leclerc and Rosberg are looking pretty damn good. 2 of my former drivers are 1-2 right now. How fitting. And Leclerc's just gone fastest to grab the provisional pole. Let's see. Gio, 2 greens. He's 4 tenths down apparently, across the line, and he's up into P5. Good job there. Kimi's gone green as well, across the line, and stunning time there by Kimi Raikkonen. P2, front row of the grid alongside Leclerc. Absolutely amazing stuff, Kimi. Absolutely amazing. 4 tenths nearly ahead of Giovinazzi. Doing the job. That's the experience coming into play there. But Gio still does a decent job to be in P6 ahead of Ocon in that second Ferrari. Behind Bottas, though. But for sure, only down in P8 then. So pretty good going. I don't know why Hartley qualified on mediums. But to say he did, he qualified in P10 on mediums. That's pretty nutty. If Hartley was on softs, he might have got into the top 7. I don't know why he qualified on mediums, but there you go. I've seen stranger things happen, to be honest, in this series so far, but there we go. P2 and P6 was it? Yeah, P6. Right, setup-wise then for the race, let's have a look here of how badly I've maybe messed this up. 15 laps on mediums. It's not too bad, actually. You could maybe do a 2-stop, 1 set of soft tyres to 2 mediums and push a lot harder on mediums. If you push hard and did only 13 each, so 26 laps, and then you get 5 laps minimum out of the soft tyres, we know how pedantic the tyre wear is and tyre temperature is at Russia. So I think this could work then. So we'll be on mediums for the longest. So I think we should take in the medium tyre knowledge, even though it's only level 2. I think. I want to hope, yeah, level 2. That's better than nothing, to be honest. So level 2 on mediums, and then level 3 in the race trim there. We'll go a lot more aggressive. That's not even English. A lot more aggressive approach to the first stint with the soft tyres, because we know we're going to then go into 2 sets of mediums. But let's do this thing and see what we can do. I highly doubt we'll match the win from Dubai, but Kimi is on the front row. So let's see if he gets a good enough getaway. Here we go then to 5 red lights from P7, P6 and P2 on the grid, I should say. Here we go. Fire lights are off and we're underway for the Russian Grand Prix. And Kimi has a very poor start there from the front row. He's down to P3 immediately, and Rosberg straight away around the outside of Leclerc to try and grab the race lead. Leclerc, though, does some good defensive riding, but there goes Rosberg now down the inside. He does grab the race lead and pushes Leclerc wide enough that Kimi now sails down the inside to try and get P2 away from the Ferrari man. Good stuff. Meanwhile, Gio there, I can see, fighting away and fending off Vasseur and Ocon. Vasseur has overtaken Ocon there, and just ahead of us, side by side, goes Bottas and Yanni just behind Leclerc. So Raikkonen at the moment solidifying P2, getting away from Leclerc. Leclerc falling away into the clutches of Yanni, so that's really good to see. Let's see if we can chase after Rosberg then. Obviously Kimi and Nico very familiar with one another, so let's see. At the moment though, Rosberg's doing the work there in that Mercedes car. For the first time, that Mercedes car is actually looking pretty damn handy so far this season. It's not really been there, has it? 1.1 though is the gap at the moment. You can see the tyre temperatures are still really low, so we can still push on quite a fair bit. Let's go high fuel though, try and save a bit of fuel for later on in this race, or just later on in the stint really. Let's see, the gap's 1.0 right now at the moment, so Kimi is actually closing up on Rosberg here. Is he flat out attack now? No, he's going medium. Okay, so we're the only two attacking these tyres right now, so like I said, we're going way more aggressive on this first stint because we know we're going to come in on lap 5 or 6 and then go on to medium tyres. So let's keep pushing flat out. At the moment, Gio is up into P5 now. He has overtaken Bottas, so that's good. Championship leader is behind both our cars, and now Gio might get on the back of Yanni. Let's see into the next corner. Ooh, really nose to tail there. Maybe on this next straight he'll have a pop here. Let's see. Let's go neutral and overtake, or high and overtake actually. Keep it on it like a car bonnet because Bottas gets very close to us. Let's go pushing and overtake here. Try and push on 0.8 the gap. So let's see if we can close that up to Rosberg. Let's see now. Will Gio be able to make a move on the Mercedes car within a lap or two? Let's see as we move on to the end of lap 3, onto lap 4. The gap is now it's 1 second to Rosberg. So Rosberg gets away a little bit through the last corner, and Gio's still pretty much the same gap to Yanni and Bottas. Let's fast forward this and see how this gets on. Nothing looks to be changing as we get towards the end of lap 4. No, nothing really changes there, unfortunately. Go neutral, and high, and just rein this back a little bit. There goes Gio though. He tried something in the last corner. Into turn 1 maybe. Down the inside. Come on, my man. No, nothing. No, you're too shy. Meanwhile, 1 second still to Rosberg then. Lap 5. You know what? May as well go. You know what? Just throw the entire kitchen sink, the entire kitchen. Just throw it at them, and let's just do this. We'll go medium on fuel because they don't want to burn too much fuel. But we'll go complete all out attack then because we know we're going to come in on this pretty much next lap. So let's just wear out these tyres then. Gain some time hopefully. Right, Raikkonen's losing time. The tyre's already going off. That's pretty crazy, actually. So let's go medium. Part condition fast. Right, you're in. Let's say fuel on the in lap there. Gio, you will come in as well. You've gained some time. We're going to have to double stack, but hopefully it's not too bad. Let's go low with you as well. Right, you're in. Raikkonen's in. Raikkonen's there, so I think we could make the double stack work. Come on. Good pit stop. Come on. Yes, perfectly timed. Perfectly timed pit stop there. We had a mistake, though, for Gio. But thank God it wasn't a mistake for Raikkonen, otherwise they would have held both of them up there. So we do get the double stack working pretty okay. Now we'll go medium, go pushing, and let's see what we can do on this outlap then. Will Kimi go around the outside or down the inside of Sebastian Vettel, his former Ferrari teammate? How things change. He's an Alfa Romeo now, and Vettel's in Sauber, or the very Red Bull looking Sauber from here. It looks like the silver Red Bull car. Will Raikkonen get past, please? Come on. No, not yet. Come on, Jesus. A lot of traffic here. Kimi, mate, you're being held up by Vettel in a Sauber. Come on, that's not good enough. And Gio, you're down P17 being held up. What is going on, my man? This is not good. This is not what we need. Right, let's go neutral and high and see how this goes now. Come on, man. You need to overtake. You need to overtake these cars. Traffic. Bloody nightmare. Look at this. Down the inside of 2 cars there. Wow. Nice overtake by Giovinazzi there. Down the inside. It's a triple overtake in the span of a straight and 2 corners maybe. Down the inside of turn 1. No, gets shoved off there by Lance Stroll. Meanwhile, Raikkonen has actually jumped Rosberg. Raikkonen's jumped Rosberg in the pit stop phases. That's good, but now Rosberg's going to have fresher tyres. He's on hard tyres as well. So he might come back at us, unfortunately. There he goes, straight away. That's really... It looks like we don't have the pace to match Rosberg, to be honest. I guess it doesn't look like. I can't lie, guys. I don't think we have the pace to match the German world champion from how many seasons ago? Season 3, I want to say. Maybe season 3. Right, so Raikkonen's in still a sandwich of Vettel and the 2 Mercedes cars. Vettel is not helping our cause at the moment. Kimi really needs to get past Vettel, like ASAP, so I'm going to go overtake mode and hopefully power past him because we need to. Come on, there we go. Finally past Vettel there. Now we can get a move on. Gio, are you in any traffic? No, you're not, my man. You can continue on and save a bit of fuel whilst you do it. Up into P13. Kimi in P7. Leclerc is on... Wow, what the hell? Okay, that just shows how much traffic there was. Leclerc's jumped everyone, and he's in P3. He'll be in a net first place and on medium tyres. That just shows how bad the traffic was there. He's jumped Rosberg, myself. Who else did he jump? I think Bottas, maybe, or someone else. Yanni, I think. I think he jumped Yanni as well. Wow, okay, great. Trafficmeup.com here at Russia. Right, P6 and P11. We're saving fuel with both cars now because we desperately need to save some fuel. Pushing with Gio a little bit. Let's go neutral again. Let's go pushing with Kimi now. Right, someone pitting. So now we're going to get up into P6 again because Raikkonen got overtaken by Yanni. So at the moment, Kobayashi's ahead of us. Can we get past Kobayashi, please? Because Vettel's right up our chuff as well. The traffic is an absolute nightmare at the moment. It really is. It's really not helping. There we go, down the inside of Rosberg. Come on, get in there. The traffic's finally affecting some of the AI cars that we're battling. Oh, God, that's frustrating to watch. That is really frustrating to watch. Kimi's really stuck. Gio is he's just not got too much pace here at the moment in P11 behind Barrichello. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars covered by like literally a straight and exit of one corner. And Kimi's just going from like 5th to 7th, 5th to 7th. And he's still side by side with bloody Sebastian Vettel. Just give it a rest, Seb. Give it a rest. You're in the Sauber. All right, it's time to chill. It's time to relax. Take a back seat in this fight. No, we're down to P8. This is really going from bad to worse here. The AI are really quite scrappy here at Russia. I mean, look at this. Literally, it's a 6 actual train down this straight at the moment. We're going to burn some fuel now as Vettel comes in. And we're going to push in on this lap. I'm going to come in with Kimi on this lap then. I've decided medium tyres. And we've got how many laps to go? 11, 14. So maybe one lap longer than I wanted, but that's fine. And with Gio, you're going to have to go maybe even longer, my man. I'm sorry. But I don't think... well, we could double stack again, to be honest. We could double stack again. I'm going to double stack once again for these guys on lap 18 just because it's making more sense at the moment because I just can't afford to let Gio go. And it's a pretty well-timed pit stop there, actually. That was as smooth as you want there. That was very, very well-timed. Right, going to go neutral and pushing on the exit. Let's go, go, go. And we are still side by side with Sebastian Vettel. That is absolutely amazing. Come on, Kimi. Please, you need to just get the move done and make it stick on your old mate. And, oh, what the... Okay, can we just discuss that? What was that? Yeah, clearly, corner cutting penalty for you, son. What was that? You came out of nowhere. You were like a missile coming out of... missile, Russia, Kvyat. Wow, okay. Right, yeah. What was that? What was that, Kobayashi? What was that? That was bonkers. That was nowhere near the racing line. Right, we're saving fuel with both these drivers for now, and then we'll use it later, and Vettel is going to use that to advantage, and he's going to come back at us. Please, no. Okay, let's use some high fuel mixture now to stay ahead. We need to. We desperately need to. Right, we're P9 and P10, and at the moment, Kimi just doesn't have a lot of pace. They're on the same strategy, and Gio is catching Kimi now, and Kimi is once again being overtaken and defeated by Sebastian Vettel. You know what? I think we're going to have to do a swapsy here. Can we do a swapsy? Strategy. Oh, Kimi doesn't take any orders. That's unfortunate, my man. That's unfortunate. Right, I'm going to have to go neutral for you and on purpose make you try and go a little bit slower because Gio is a lot faster at the moment, man. Right, sit rep. We've got 9 laps remaining. People are making their pit stops and we're nowhere near them. We've really fallen off the pace here. P9 and P10 from what was P2 and P6. It's not been a great race pace. And even though a lot of people haven't really used hard tyres, a lot of them have used mediums, we just haven't had raw race pace, and we've been caught up in far too much traffic. Our car is not very good at overtaking at the moment this season for some reason, because both Gio and Raikkonen are struggling. Come on, Gio. Fast forwarding here like a madman to try and see if we can make any overtakes. Come on, look at that. They're just getting stuck behind Vettel the entire time. It's actually just hilarious and just not at the same time. And now Kimi's overtaken Gio. We can go high fuel mixture for both these guys. We've got tire temps are plummeting, so we need to push a little bit to keep the tire temps up. But look at this. Still, this man, Vettel, has literally ruined our entire race. He's still there, like an absolute mug, just holding us up. And we might not even get to the top 7. I don't think, if we don't overtake him. There we go. Double overtake on Vettel. That is what I like to see. That is what I like to see. P7, P8. There we go. Can we please get away from Seb now? And can we also pray that Rosberg's tyres fall off the cliff? From being P1 in quite a good position, he's really dropped off as well. P6, and the man leading is Leclerc. And surprise, surprise, out of nowhere, Bottas comes out in second place. I don't know what it is. In this mod, Bottas is just very good, unlike in real life. Right, 4 laps remaining, and Gio is just about ahead of Vettel. Raikkonen is getting away, so I think we should be good for P7. I'm not too sure about P8, though, because these tyres are going off the cliff at the moment. They are very much going off the cliff. Oh, this is close. This is going to be very, very fine, I think. All right, 2 laps remaining. Come on, Gio. Keep going, son. Keep going. Vettel has to conserve his tyres as well. Rosberg makes a late pit stop. Rosberg promotes us with a late pit stop. What did I say? His soft tyres might go off, and so we're up into P6 and P7. That's looking a little bit better. I just need to make sure I can get this thing to the end of the Grand Prix, and that's going to be easier said than done. But the only solace is that Vettel's also saving tyres behind me. Rosberg now is on a charge there on soft tyres. He might jump all of us. Let's see. This sure's looking iffy as well. Come on, please. Keep going, keep going. Final lap of the Grand Prix coming up for us. 10%, 9%. Rosberg is ahead of Vettel now. This is dire situation. We've got to save some fuel as well, so I don't even have fuel to burn, and Rosberg's just there. He might overtake me for sure. 6%, 5%. It's inevitable. Rosberg does overtake us. He's back up into P7 for now. We're going to finish up in P8, I think, just about with Gio. Let's go high fuel mixture. No, don't let Vettel through. Don't let Vettel through. Oh, come on. And Raikkonen, 1% tyre wear. 4% tyre, I should say. Not 1%. And on the last corner, don't let Rosberg through. On the line, Rosberg might just have that. Come on. Oh! Raikkonen just finishes ahead of Rosberg there. P6 on the road. Gio P9. That's unfortunate. It was a combo of Ocon having pace, and then, yeah, I tried to stretch the mediums far too long there. I probably should have gone a little bit longer on soft tyres at the beginning, or I should have done a Rosberg and really knuckled down on the 3-stop maybe. I think Rosberg did a 3-stop, but in the end, Leclerc is the one that wins the race. Finally, Ferrari come good with Leclerc there. Bottas and Vasseur, though, 2nd and 3rd. Again, Red Bull 2-3. Championship for them is looking stronger and stronger. They're just too consistent, really. They're just too consistent. Yeah, bit of a frustrating one, but at the same time, we had some fun out there. I think the traffic really hindered us, though. That was definitely the biggest thing. Vettel's traffic, Vettel's AI was something else. I've never experienced traffic like that ever in this game. Right, we got 3.9 million there, so that's at least a good thing. Raikkonen got that over P7 results, so we keep the sponsors happy, and we keep that final bit of good prize money coming in. From Esso, because there's only so many races we're going to have Esso as a sponsor there. So all in all, not too bad. Obviously, it's a building process this season. Hopefully, the car can come better later on in the season, especially with the new engine, halfway done now. You can see it on the left-hand side here. So, guys, if you did enjoy that episode, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And you know how to do it. Subscribe for weekly full-on content. I've been Aarava. Hope you enjoyed today, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.